G'day guys, welcome back. We are back in Valheim. We're up to part 3 of the city tour. We're just having a relaxing spa bath at the moment in the vomitorium. So we'll continue on. If you like the video, if you like the build, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps out the channel, helps out the algorithm. So we'll go back into the main courtyard. Where are we up to now? Alright, so we've got the Twin Towers here. We've got a deer here for some reason. Don't know why there's a deer there. I did a video on these about how high you can go without using steel. I also got another video that I didn't publish about adding iron with the flame metal. I don't know why I didn't publish that one, but anyway, there must be a reason. So we'll go outside. Now this is the inner gate. So we'll pick up all this crap because these guys keep spawning inside the base. Alright, so this is our inner gate. That should be that way. And that way. So this is where this would be our third line of defense. We've got shields here, we've got spears, we've got axes in case someone gets in. And it's the same on this side, so we've got different weapons that we can use, shields, that sort of stuff. So once we get past the inner gate, so if we look back, so that's our main wall of defense. So whoever attacks us has to come through this as our last, well, no. There's a fourth line of defense. So once they get through here, then they've got to get through the fourth line of defense. I just haven't built something there, but the idea is that they've got to get through 4. And then we get up to our main gate. So this is the main gate that they have to get through. So we've got 2 massive towers here. The gates can be closed at night. Here we have just a little nature area. We have to fill in this with something. There's a wolf, a dead wolf. We'll pick up that. And this main wall will meet all the way back down to our kitchen area over there. And then it comes back into the inner wall. So we'll come here and we've got all of our 2-star wolves over there. This area is we've got some wood, so we'll light that up. This is our funeral pyre, so whenever we want to kill someone we can put them up there. This area is going to be a sacrifice table. I'm still trying to think about how I can do it. I'm thinking about using the wolves, the wolf heads, and make it like a big stone sacrificial area. This is just a random Stonehenge, pretty close. And then the wall goes all the way around. The wall goes all the way down to the water. But we won't do that today. Here is the main gate. Now if you have a look on the ground, I've left a gap between the stones so that nothing wants to walk over. Now you might get a troll, but that's about it. Anything else can't walk over these gaps. We can walk over them. You can take a cart over them, but nothing else can get over these gaps. This is our customs area, or our admission. We've got locks hunting if you want for 100 pesos. Admission is 5 pesos. New Zealanders go there. The Ashland Adventure is under maintenance at the moment. You got to drop off all your weapons. We've got 2 greylings up here in our giblets, so that's a warning to anyone who wants to come in. Then we've got our protection zone here. We're still slowly going all the way around the wall. That'd be boar meat, yeah. So this is our main entrance. So this is coming in to the main courtyard of the build. So into the 2 towers and then into the main courtyard. Left is all of our inner circle. Right is the storeroom. It's night time now, so we'll go home and we will come back in the morning and we'll show you what's outside of the wall. So it's morning time and we'll go back outside the main gates and we'll have a look at where all the servants, all these greylings live. We'll go through customs. Now we've got wolves everywhere, so basically nothing can get anywhere near. But you've got to be careful with these wolves because I use the greylings as servants. So you can see this wolf here. He wants to get into that greyling there. So you got to make sure that you keep all your gates closed. Well, we'll start here. So this is all our greylings. Well, that says grainling. But anyway, this is the little village. We've got the fart weasels. This is where they all live. A bit of fire in there. Nice little hut there. A little storage area and somewhere that we can fix everything. Mr. Sprinkle Wrinkles. This is the mayor of the village. He's up there. He's Mayor Turnip. J Bumbleboink. This one's for sale. So this is just a nice little greyling village that's just outside of the main city. We can go up further. He's still in there. We'll put some resin in there. So if you have a fire near the greylings, they don't freak out so much. So this is our sari store. Alright, so only Filipinos will know what's going on here. But we've got Marong Palamig Lob, which is we have cold stuff. Load available so we can reload our phone. We've got Walong Utang, which means that we don't lend any money. And we've got Bawal Umahidito, which means don't piss here. So if you've ever been to the Philippines, you'll see sari stores everywhere. And it's for local people to buy all their local stuff. We've got a... we need to light this stuff up too. We're out of coal. So we'll take that coal. And then we will see how he's aggro. So once you light up the fire, he'll settle down. So this is like our tiki. This is let us eat. We've got a tiki cafe or something. What do you call those things? Tiki bar. A tiki bar. So you can come here and have a drink. Up here is the doctor. Gcash accepted again. This is the wise woman. So she's got all the potions and stuff that you need. We'll load up her fire. Nothing in there yet. So yeah, if you're feeling sick, you can come up there. And anyway, this is where I spend most of my time, at the tiki bar, or the sari. Then if we come down to Bumbleboink Farm Alley, which is this one, we have our wolves. So these are all 2-star wolves. What's that one called? Mr. Wolf. There's Hero. That's the name of my actual dog. So these guys are here. These are our protection forces. These are like the SAS. So they're all 2-star. And then here we have our 2-star pigs. They're all here as protection as well. And we also have chickens. Nah, get out. Now this one's finished, so dead end. Don't go down there. You don't want to go down there because it's full of all of our animals. We've got aspens and all sorts of stuff going on down there. Okay, so that is our Grayling village outside of the main gate. Okay, so where to now? Are we gonna... no, let's do the main... We'll do the main courtyard. Dear. Okay, so we've done the vomitorium. Alright, so I might have to go in there and set everything up first, because I haven't been in there for a long time. So give me a couple of seconds, we'll come back. Alright, so I just cleaned everything up. I put all the lights on and it took forever. And anyway, that's what you got to do in Valheim. What have I got on top of me? We also got attacked by a mob. So we were up to the main hall. Now before we get to the main hall, we've got our Trojan horse. So we're currently building it because the king said that we have to build a Trojan horse for some reason. So it's still a work site. We've got a ladder to get inside of the Trojan horse, and then we can finish this sucker off. But this is what we really want to look at, which is our main hall. So this is not a storeroom, this is not the main courtroom, this is our main crown room. Now, it's pretty big. So if you can look all the way down there, so it's about 150 meters long, I think, like that. Anyway, let's go in. Now the whole idea of the main hallway is that we have Well, we'll have a look at it first because I think it's pretty impressive. So we have all of the biomes and we have every single item that you can make, pick up in every biome. Also, we have all of the bosses from each biome, every trophy, every sword, every armor set that you get from each one. So we start with the meadows. I think I've still got to put some fish up because I'm not exactly sure I've got all the fish up properly. But yeah, every tool, every crafting station, every single item that you get out of every biome. So when you come to see the king, you have to bypass all of this effort. These are all upgraded. Christmas time, of course. So I don't use mods. So I've got to do this at particular times of the year. We're coming up to Christmas. I know, I've got them up there. That's the important part. Halloween was just happened, so I could put the Halloween in. All your basic armor sets, anything that you can make in the forest, which is by far the biggest biome in Valheim. The swamp here, so we've got bone mass up here. We'll pick that up. Our 4 armor sets there. Again, this is a museum. This is not to be touched. Anyone who touches anything out of this is going to be executed. Any trophies and stuff we put in here. So we've got Guk. Well, I don't know if Arbalest is supposed to be in there, but anyway. Yeah, so, and then I really like the silver one. The silver one's great, looks good. We've also got all the trinkets, so each trinket for each biome goes in each biome. I really like the coldness of this. We've got a wolf here as well. I like the armor sets. The armor sets look cool. All the weapons. We're missing a drake there for some reason. So that needs to be put up. Oh, I might have one actually. Not there. Oh, Tetra. There's one. So we'll grab a drake and we'll stick that one up. 5. There we go. I might show you the Tetra as well. But anyway, we'll see how we go in this video. Plains, pretty sparse, not really much going on in the plains. Couple of weapons, I think there's about only 7 weapons in the plains. The armor sets are cool. Yeah, but really not much there compared to here. And then we get to Mistlands. Cool armor sets there. We've got the Seeker soldiers, all the magic stuff, all the Gelder tables and that sort of thing. The ballista. Here's all our staffs. Then we go into the ocean. I need to change the bum holes to what's the thing in the ocean called? Serpent. Because I actually don't have a serpent. I've got the bone moor, but I don't have a serpent, so I want to change the bum holes to serpents, because I don't have a serpent up at the moment. Anyway, we've got Yagi up there, we've got the Queen, we've got Yoda, or not Yoda, what's her name? What's your name? Moda, not Yoda. So we've got all of the, every single thing in every biome. Then we come up to the main rotunda, or the main circle. That's our throne room. So this is the political hub. So this is where we meet anyone that comes up. Took forever to build, it just kept falling down. This side is going to be for the Great North. This side is the Ashlands. So everything that's made in the Ashlands comes over here. It's also divided into all four of us. So our four different weapon ranges. So that's my wife, Ellie the elephant, Oily the oil, and me, the creature of Vilnius, Vievs, creature of death. Okay, so I'm red. Oily is, not Oily, Ollie. Ollie's green. Ellie is the elephant, so she's blue, and then my wife took purple. So that's all of those weapons. We also have a Shrine to Fader. We have all the trophies and all that sort of stuff. Need to put another dinosaur over here, I think, to match that one. There are the serpents, so I can move those ones and put them in there. This is our throne room, so if I sit here, I can look all the way down the red carpet and see anybody that comes into the throne room. And I think it looks pretty amazing, to be quite honest. But anyway, this one is all set up, ready for our next biome, which is Great North. So once we get all that, that will all be filled in, and this area will be finished. We also are building out this way, and it keeps going. So, but anyway, we won't worry about that in this episode. We'll worry more about finishing off the video. So if you like what you're seeing so far, like I said, costs you nothing. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment. It's always good. If you think that I'm missing something, if you think that I could do something better, fantastic. Leave a comment and I will respond. But anyway, until then, look after yourself, look after your family, stay Valheim, and we'll catch you in part 4. Salada.